It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, March 27th goes to Bishop Manogue Catholic High School President Matt Shambari. Now, Matt has requested to be placed on unpaid leave, and the board of directors has accepted. Why would someone put themselves on voluntary unpaid leave? Well, let's go to 2 News Nevada for the report, please.
Well, we're learning that the president of Bishop Manogue Catholic High School has voluntarily put himself on unpaid leave following allegations of discrimination. Ex-girls basketball coach Sarah Choper Ramirez claims school president Matthew Shambari told her not to give minority players too much time on the court. In a statement, Shambari said he has never advocated for discrimination. He wrote in a statement, quote, "Other than being guilty of using a very poor choice of words, which I profoundly regret, I've always tried to conduct myself in full service to the entire student body and our school community," end quote. The Reno Sparks NAACP president has gotten involved in the case. She says her biggest concern is protecting students, and she's calling for sensitivity and diversity training at Bishop Manogue High School.
Did that, don't work. Listen, this man put himself on unpaid leave. Let me translate for y'all. This man put himself on unpaid leave because he got caught on a secret recording telling the girls basketball coach that I think we've got to be super intentional about not supporting or creating a narrative where it looks like we are paying to bring in these brown kids to come win us basketball games and the white kids don't get to play. You know why this man should be put on voluntary leave? Not only because he said that, but because he's not being in service to the school. What is a basketball team without black players? That's like banana pudding with no vanilla wafers. That's like fried fish with no hot sauce. That's like the LeBron James version of the Bible without Jesus. Okay, this president should quit permanently because he actually wants raisins in the potato salad. Listen, make those white kids step their game up. Make them study tapes of Larry Bird. I know they're not American, but make them study Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. Let them study White Chocolate Jason Williams. Make them watch Christian Laettner when he was at Duke. It's all types of ways these players can get better at basketball, but this man is not in service to the school because who in the hell ever looks at a basketball team, and says, you know what we need to do? Bench all the brown kids and play all the white kids. Now, if the kids is Caitlin Clark, I understand. But clearly these kids aren't. So the head girls basketball coach named Sarah Ramirez said she disregarded the warning because why would she ever listen to that foolishness? And after they won the Class 4A State Girls Basketball Championship in February, I said after they won the Class 4A State Girls Basketball Championship in February, she was fired after winning. We have the actual audio of Matt Shambari, the secret recording. We have that, right? Let me listen to it.
You have a disproportionate amount of your kids are financial aid kids, right? And that are coming from public schools. And then you have these Catholic school kids. Your team in football are probably our 2 most diverse teams. And so that's going to create some issues in our parent community. Yeah. And I think that we've got to be super intentional about not supporting or creating a narrative where it looks like, oh, well, we're paying to bring in these brown kids to come and win us basketball games, and then the white kids don't get to play.
What's wrong with bringing the brown kids in to win basketball games? Yeah, Matt, you should be fired because you make poor decisions based on your bias. See, putting a bunch of brown girls on a basketball team simply because they are the best players, that's not a diversity hire. That's not DEI at all. What you're trying to do by making the coach play these white kids is forced inclusion based off their race. And I think it's safe to say that don't work for anyone. We want the best of the best out there. It doesn't serve anyone to put mediocre players on that court, just to say we playing the white kids. No, you want to win more state championships or not. Clearly the answer is not. This fool, Matt Shambari, said the firing of the girls basketball coach was solely based on the best interest of our student athletes. No, it was based off the best interest of the white student athletes. Okay, and he said it was based on the coach's behavior and actions for several reasons. I don't know what all the behaviors and actions were, but I know one of them was winning. Okay, that I do know. If you want to know what basketball would look like without black people, you got to go back to 1949 when it was an all-white league. Or, just imagine, if you will, majority of your players were all employees you recruited from Starbucks. Same difference. Please give President Matt Shambari the biggest hee-haw. Damn. Chelsea Handler said she wanted to give her the biggest hee-haw. Give him.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
Let Kathy Griffin give him the biggest hee-haw, too.
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
Well, since it's discrimination, you might as well let Chris Rock get in on it, too.
Cracker ass cracker.
What my girl at? My girl working? I'm just saying, it's discrimination. When it's that type of discrimination.
See, it's
not tricky at all.
It is.
Yeah, this when his white side come on. Let's go, Karen.
No.
Come on, Karen. Let's hear it, DJ Karen.
No, it's not the
DJ
white side.
Karen is crazy.
But as you know, I've had 2 kids in high school. And what he said was paying for kids to play.
If your kids suck, they suck.
No, it's not that at all. What a lot of these schools do is they pay for kids in better environments to come to the school to play, which is against the law.
No, in bad environments.
Right. So, like, let's say they'll get a kid from a bad environment that gets busy. Mm-hmm. It's illegal to pay for that kid to come to school to give them scholarship based off sports. So a lot of these schools, they go around and they get donors, and the donors take care of the kids, so the school would be better.
What's wrong with that? You got a problem with little brown kids coming up?
No, it's against the law. That's what he was saying. He said you can't pay for me. I'm with you. You get.
Yesterday you said Will Smith should get off from a speeding ticket because he's Will Smith. But now you got a problem. So you happy with the rich and famous, breaking the law. But when it comes to little poor brown kids from poor and disenfranchised areas, you don't want them to get any breaks, huh?
I didn't say that.
That's
Why you put words in your mouth? No, I didn't say that. Why you put words in my mouth? Why you put words in my mouth?
When they go get the clip from yesterday and put this clip together today,
you always want to put something in my mouth.
He did.
See what I'm saying?
Always want to put something in my mouth. All I'm saying is,
don't do that.
And a lot of these schools, a lot of these presidents do.
That's crazy.
They do something that's illegal, and they pay for kids to go to schools.
If you don't want Will Smith to get a speeding ticket because he Will Smith, you shouldn't have no problem with these little brown kids coming up from poor and disenfranchised areas and getting to come up.
I don't have no problem with it.
Okay.
So
shut up.
But that's what he was saying. If you heard what he said, he says, I don't want to pay for it because it's against the law to pay for it when it comes to sports. If it's academics, they can give a scholarship. That's why they usually give academic scholarships and not scholarships for sports.
The donor's paying for it. He's not paying for it. And they win a state championship. I think it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, well, congratulations to them.
That's right.
Y'all are so childish in here.
Why he trying to put stuff in my mouth? All I'm saying is don't be putting nothing in my mouth. I don't put nothing in your mouth. Don't put nothing in my mouth. That's what I'm saying.
How many times you DJ those parties?
Oh my
Never.
God.
I can't tell.
Never.
That's what he was saying in the comments. They was like, that's why they don't want to talk about the real situation because DJ Envy was at the parties playing the music and Charlamagne was in the room.
I ain't never been there.
That's what they said. They was like, they trying to get Jess tangled up in this, but Jess is a real one.
I ain't never
y'all
been
better
to
believe it.
Damn party.
I ain't never even partied. Nonetheless, party.
Yeah, I ain't never party either.
Okay.
Cap.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.